Yes. I guess I can try tank.
Justice will be done.
Just like in training. Visualize, then execute.
Yay, Cloud will be here shortly.
Attack commences.
Should we back out? Wait for
It's
her?
not my preference to see to matters personally, but I will see them done.
Maybe, yeah?
Okay. God. I watch these Overwatch cats in the meantime, though. Because they're really adorable. Hello?
Cloud is
Hi,
here.
Cloud.
Hey. Hi, Cloud.
No. Okay.
Alright, this is Coach Fiery here for another Nightshade practice. As usual, I'll be giving some coaching tips as I spectate my team play in some of these games. Today we have 5 of the team joining, so we have a bigger group that will be able to play together. I'm hoping to see some improvement from last time. Last time I know there were issues with especially Junkrat tires. That's something I think that we need to work on as a team, focusing those down, making sure the DPS aren't hiding and running, and instead shooting at those tires if we do come across another really good Junkrat like we did last week. I'm also hoping for some good comms.
Bless you.
Bless you. Thank
also,
you.
Also hoping to hear some good comms here. Let's take a look to see if we're going to join a game shortly. Yeah, it looks like they're still in skirmish.
Asshole.
So
You are a buzzkill.
We'll get started shortly once the game is found.
There's a Zenyatta somewhere around there.
Yeah, he's near the second point.
Now there's another thing. Shit.
Oh, we ran off.
Oh my god, Ready, join our game. Hi, Reddit. Ah. Oh, I need my phone.
Alright, looks like we found a game here. I'm gonna start off at Dorado.
Select your hero.
And again, keep in mind that this is the first game of the night for their practice. So at this point, the team's gonna be still warming up.
Ready for combat operations.
Attack commences in 30
Alright,
seconds.
so far with this comp,
for a new high score.
we have the Rhine and Diva, which can work. Diva will just need to be careful not to completely dive by herself on the high ground where the enemy normally holds, because she doesn't have that Winston or other DPS that can really go with her. So she's just gonna have to be careful with the dive. She might stick more for the team, maybe peel for healers, and harass anyone who's alone on the high ground. But
Oh, okay.
Barista Diva, you're set up on low ground.
this is interesting. I don't normally see
Shield tap.
this on
Focus to
low ground.
frisbee.
I'm here.
Somewhere behind. I'm hacked.
Mech's still kind of low. Okay, she's getting healed, but I might play a little more around the corner. But you know you're kind of low like that.
They're running some weird triple tank.
Orisa slow? Okay.
Girl
Diva's
already
low.
has her coalescence, so she's going to get a chance to use it. And maybe even here to save Cloud, just to make sure she can get back, and that's exactly what she's doing. Perfect.
Sorry I left.
Looks like Cloud did a good job there cleaning up as well.
down.
Baby Diva?
This is actually a really good stagger. I don't know if the team intentionally did that, but
Moira half.
we know we have the point, right? Pretty much after this reset.
Barista fortified.
And by leaving Baby Diva like that by
Barista down.
herself, she couldn't contest the field.
Here's
She couldn't do
Sombra.
anything.
I don't see
We
her
were
though.
able to just
Sombra house.
stall her respawn at.
We need somebody on cart.
Okay, and I think, Photo, it looked like you had your Wraith form. You could have potentially escaped there, so just keep
Sorry's
an eye
low.
on your health and make sure you have
Careful
that
with the
shift button
Uno.
or whatever you have it bound to easily accessible. So when you get in a situation
Going
like
after
that
Diva.
where
Diva.
you get low health, you can just escape and get healed up.
Shield going. No shield, no shield. Use corners.
I almost have my ult.
I have shatter.
So for Photo's ult, it would be nice to see her
Sorry.
TP up top and drop down, unless she can get in a good spot right here, which looks like
The
she did,
turret's
but
in
it's
the
still
bank.
kind of risky. Potentially could have teleported up top
Orb's
and
low.
then dropped behind them, and maybe that
Nobody
could
invade.
have helped you live a little bit longer there.
Again.
It's a lot easier for the enemy to focus you
Tara.
down if they're looking directly at you while you're death
Baby Diva's
blossoming.
half.
But if you go behind them, now they have to turn around before they can start shooting at you.
My shield's
And by
low.
that point, they might be dead. So, just keep that in mind. If you can go behind them, that might be ideal.
Something tells me.
I can talk to you. Mute
Sorry,
all
yeah.
the haters.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't push in, I'm too low.
I don't think there's any haters here.
There's a turret to the right.
I'm in the bank.
Me too.
Alright, so at this point, Kitty should kind of back up a little bit.
Sorry,
the rest of the
Mom.
team is not there. She's low health.
I need heals. Thank you.
That was way too close. And you can actually see that Moira
Here's a mech.
overextending here.
Moira's
That-
coming from the left.
That's something that should be called out, which is exactly what she did. Very good.
Alright.
My shield broke.
One more.
I have shatter.
That Moira was really out of position.
Shield broken.
I'm liking this flank by Kitty. Just again, keep an eye on
Turret
your
and ball
health.
go down.
Careful not to shoot the Zarya bubble and give her that charge on her beam. Alright, so it looks like Kara switched over to Ana a little while ago. We got Nano.
I have
I
Tyre.
want to see how she's gonna use it here.
Move it out.
I have Shatter.
I've got Diva Bomb as well.
Огонь по готовности.
Alright, that's 2 ults.
So the Nano there
and...
could have potentially been used on the Reinhardt to keep him
we
alive.
seen
That way you have the
multi-core?
shield up during that grab and it can give you a little bit more of a chance to survive the grab. Because once your Rein goes down, you don't have that shield and the enemy can burst you down. You wouldn't do that if you know they're gonna combine like another ult that might destroy your team potentially, but
It's
I
Frisbee.
think we could have survived that. Looks
Frisbee
like
down.
we've been able to regroup right here, which is very good.
Cyrus really charged.
So we are holding Nano for a little while here. We could combo it maybe with Cloud Shatter.
I have your back. Nerf this.
Do a Nano Blossom.
What?
So I guess I just want to hear Carol communicate how she wants to use that Nano.
Slim.
Again, right here would be perfect if she can get the Nano off. Cloud alive. There you go.
What happened?
And just be careful, Taco, when you're in Baby Diva form. You have no damage fall off
Nice.
pistol, so you can kind of stay back, stay protected, get the damage done so you get your ult charge, so you get your mech back without dying.
Play of the game.
Nerf this.
Really nice healing there by Karo-chan. Almost half of the team damage taken.
Good heals, Karo-chan.
Thank you. I wanted to vote for you, I forgot. Sorry.
Sure.
Traveling to Dorado.
Alright, so now we're on defense. Looks like we're going with more of that bunker comp. So we got Orisa shield up. We're also running it like with Zarya, which is interesting. And then we got Symmetra. Symmetra I actually do like, especially on the first point, if you can get a lot of your turrets underneath the bridge. You can really lock off some of the paths that the enemy comes through your turrets. So let's see where we end up sitting.
Your compliment
We're
is
also running
unwanted.
Batiste, which is great in a bunker
So
comp
rude.
situation like this. But I know the team's still learning him,
Your
so
compliment is so wanted.
we'll see how.
That's a good Zarya.
I want to hug you like big black Siberian bear.
So
That's one of her things. That's one of her
Yes,
things.
you could set
Yeah,
up
it
the
is. She's got some
turrets way
interesting
earlier
lines, for
here because
Attackers incoming.
you can have
Stop
the
pain.
cooldown already pretty much gone by the time the game starts, you can set them up really quickly. That way, once they're destroyed, you're able to set up new ones very, very quickly. You can also put some up top where the archway is, that very first archway, where they round the corner. Those are very effective as well.
Are you
Yep,
here?
he's right behind us.
The next spot would be here, this archway here, on this side. Would be another very good turret spot.
We gotta drop.
Yeah, we need to go.
Yeah, I'm rotating.
Yeah, I'm worried about Total being out of position here. The team's kind of slow
Breaks
to
out.
reposition in general. They had already pushed Halo past the archway. We weren't really able to set up again. I was about to say, Carol should probably use Coalescence to keep the tanks alive, don't let Cloud die.
I don't have shield yet.
I have Matrix.
Moira behind.
Always interesting seeing super aggro Moiras.
Sorry, still don't have the arc of this playing well.
So Taco here is pretty much full charge.
So Reaper behind. He killed me.
I would recommend, like in that situation, if you hear Reaper ulting, turn around and see where he's at. See if you can burst him down.
We can pair Bongo
And I did see
with,
that we didn't have bubble available, so you can
we'll come back.
shield your teammates, but also be aware of that should be another priority. If you see the enemy ult spraying like that, you want to try to bubble your ally and yourself effectively.
I think I'm gonna fall back to Switch.
Not die to those ults. But if you don't have them, and even if you do have them, probably still want to try to burst down that Reaper ult if you can. So I want to play a little safe here. We did lose our main tank, as well as one of our healers, so we're going to be a little short on people, at least around this corner. And actually I can hear Reaper, yep, hear Reaper up top. It's a great sleep by Kiro-chan. I'm hoping the team, when they rewatch the stream, will kind of hear what I'm hearing and start to recognize those sounds, because it gives you such a good image. If he had ult there, you can know exactly where he is, where he's gonna drop.
Bringing Moira behind us.
Nice, good call.
I'm reloading.
I'm sorry, Reaper.
Yeah, it was the Reaper, not a good.
I think I'll switch.
And that Reaper, yeah, he's doing a lot of work.
Whoa, I'm alone.
Are we contesting now?
Yeah. Well, I think we can, yeah.
Here, Reaper behind again.
We're coming from the
I hear behind.
Team up for special attack. Fire at will.
Lisa's low. I don't shield.
No. Okay, yeah, but at this point,
Good
back
sleep.
out.
Hey.
So what I am noticing again, this practice, is that we're not really communicating our ults when we want to use them. The grab was an example there. It's fine if you use grab there, but try to communicate, you know, I'm going to use grab next fight, I'm going to try to,
You just won.
you know, test the part, grab, something like that would be good. And again, maybe seeing if we could combo it with someone. With this comp, there's nothing really to combo with, but at least we can do some more burst damage while they're in it. And I can hear Reaper again behind.
Reaper's up top.
There's a Reaper up top. Yeah, he's probably gonna drop down.
Okay, so he's up top, but yeah, he's still, yeah, just be aware of where he's at. It's good that the team's calling out
Lisa's half.
when they do stand.
Put on shield.
Oh, and that was unfortunate. Just
There was like 4 ults. If we can hold them.
GG.
Yeah, that one wasn't too great.
Play of the game.
Yeah, Reaper was definitely a problem. That's sort of the problem when you play more of that bunker comp with Risa, is that you don't have the mobility to kind of reposition yourself away from the Reaper. You can kind of shield dance around him, but it's a little difficult. I do think the Lucio kind of helps, although he did get that speed nerf for helping his team. So that would have been something I recommended. And then of course, any sort of long range damage, you can definitely, you know, keep an eye on where the Reaper is. So like the Pharah, Hanzo, Widow, anything like that, you snipe him or just burst him down from a distance, he can't do anything against you. So that's just something to keep in mind as well.
Oh, okay.
And it is a little bit easier if his ults are a problem. A little
That's
easier
true,
to do a Zen ult, protect the team, versus Lucio ult, because there is that cast time with Lucio ult. Sometimes you can predict it ahead of time, so as he's dropping and you use beat just in time, give your team those shields that they need. But a lot easier, it's or a lot of times it's easier just to press Q as Zenyatta and just do that big healing right away without that cast time. So that's something we could also do, have someone play Zen and just always keep track of where that Reaper is. And when you think he's gonna ult, just be ready to press Q. Alright, but now we move on to Volskaya. So we are going to be attacking. And this is great. Like, I've seen us run the hamster comp a number of times on Attack Volskaya. I think it's kind of a favorite of the
I
team.
got the Spark skin for all of the tanks except for Zarya now.
And that is awesome, Cloud. All the pink tanks. Yep, I love running Hamster Diva. I think they just work great together. We did lose our rando, so we just need to play a little more carefully. We're 5v6 already. Not ideal. And they have a Bastion. Okay, so the Bastion might be an issue. Kind of want to see how the team.
Yeah, they have Risa on a Bastion. Moira too.
You got a Torb and a Bastion.
Now we are running Hanzo and Junkrat, so we have
David
a lot of
I got the Bastion.
a lot of damage.
Ryan's by himself.
And look at that.
Come on, Ryan. Ryan's low.
We got Kitty just using
Doomfist behind you.
Total Mayhem to destroy the Bastion, which
Hang on, I'm trying
actually
to help.
opens up an
Anna,
opportunity for the rest of the team
going to the
jump
point.
in. I think this is great.
Anna's
We
one.
hit the Ana. Oh, she's one.
3 on. Orisa, Doomfist.
Yeah, they're running double shield.
Alright, we got our last
Bastion.
person. But for a 5v6, that was pretty good. I give the team a lot of props for that. So yeah, with the Junkrat Hanzo, we have a lot of DPS, so that means we can be bursting down the Orisa shield pretty quickly. And this is kind of something we talked about during one of the recent coaching sessions that Jane gave about how to counter a bunker comp. So these kind of high DPS heroes are really good to burst down the shield and then burst down the Bastion.
Bastion's mobile
as well.
He's probably gonna set up in the little room.
What little room?
It's already set up.
The one to the the one to
So Bastion is high priority
Where the
here.
help pack
Photo,
is.
you should
Right
be
on the middle of the point.
focusing on
Yeah.
the Bastion. Oh no. So yeah, the DPS need to be focusing on Bastion, especially when he's out in the open like that and he doesn't even have the shield to protect him really. And if you can, aim for the glowing part on the back of Bastion when he's in turret form, because that will give you the extra headshot damage. It also can be difficult to run hamster into a Bastion. Now, if we still had mech here,
got the Bastion?
I would have said
Ryan's way out
Any
of
heals?
launch your Diva ult towards where that Bastion is. He has no protection. Although
Ryan's one.
they do have double shield, so he might still have some.
My will.
60 seconds remaining.
Alright, so we have one more fight. Taco needs to come back. Looks like she's using ult. Actually got the Ana, but I'm not sure if I would have used the ult there.
Bastion's on the mage.
Bastion is down.
Lisa's low. One.
One.
Got a Risa.
Healing by Kiro-chan.
Ryan's one.
We need to be aware of two ults right now, right?
Where's the Bastion at?
Doom's one.
There's a good Sonic
Yep,
arrow by
okay.
Photo to show where the Bastion is. Now we need to focus him right away, which we did.
Got the Bastion.
I'm sleeping. Thanks for sleeping.
Sólido. Sí, están a- Oh no, Riz.
She's low. I got shattered.
No.
Ah. Oh shit.
The Pharah would probably have been a good counter.
I switched to Pharah.
Oh yeah, you did. Never mind.
Yeah, maybe too late.
Of the game.
I got the Bastion like 3 times, but I was never able to pick him and like be a resistant position. Like I could get one of the two, but not the two in the same.
Yeah.
Another thing we could have done there, especially for Photo and Hanzo, is get up to the high ground. Because if you're not like at the edge of the high ground, but a little bit behind it, it actually kind of blocks off some of the damage. And maybe that's something I can show later too. Just that angle will prevent you from taking some shots.
Tracer, I had 3 golds.
And so from up there, you can use your storm arrows, and then maybe if you needed to, you could duck behind cover, get the health pack if you needed. Or you could have gone up top, above that little
Traveling
tiny
to
room,
Volskaya Industries.
and try to burst him down that way. Instead of being in his direct line of view, you're actually up top above him. He doesn't see you, and then you can burst him down that way. So just keep in mind a couple different angles we might want to take against Bastion. Alright, so now we are on defense. It looks like we're going with bunker comp again. This time, no Bastion.
That's Baptist's voice line. It's so fun.
If everyone performs their function, victory is assured.
Do you want a bandage for that?
We have Photo on Sin again.
I will put you in your place.
So here I do again want to see how she sets up the turrets. Turrets usually go right at this part of the choke above that archway up
so mean.
up top so that they don't see it. Sometimes you can put it there, but again put it up higher
Run,
because
Granny,
it's
run.
harder for them to turn around and shoot it. If it's at eye level, it's easier to just shoot it down. But again, just get those turrets out as soon as possible so that the cooldown.
Yep. Get on the left.
Cooldown can already start up.
I hate this frisbee bullshit.
You just gotta learn the arc to it.
Yeah. It would be better if you just knew, though. I would prefer that.
Someone's behind us is there. Oh, right there. Both of them.
Oh, yep, there's a Pharah on the building. In the middle.
Yep, just be
I
careful.
was wondering how I
She
ended
got
up in the
Zarya
middle
ball
of the
there.
match.
She's one. She's down.
She's dead.
Nice.
I'm
Jump
back.
right above us.
It's one.
D.Va behind. No, D1 point.
I'm close to Matrix.
I'm about to have shield. Shield.
Dude, let me do you.
That's coming from the roof.
So put down the shield, which I think is good, but in the meantime we also could have shot at fire again.
Coming back with Bongo though.
You can hear D.Va, she's still around as well.
There's an Anna in the corner back here.
D.Va.
This one?
D.Va mech.
Oh, but we didn't have any. Okay, look, we can try and get that Moira to get her out of the ult. That's the bubble stuff, that's all.
Ah! Stupid Moira.
Ooh, I'm liking this combo, the beast. Extra damage.
Oh, there's a Pharah behind us on point.
Hog ult. I'm seeing a lot of us shooting at Zarya bubbles. You need to be very careful about that. And with the teleporter cast time, it's not really a reliable way to escape this at all. If you could have gone around the corner, that probably would have been better.
Come on, on point. 2, 3, 3. This is winner.
Yeah, I think so. It's 1 versus 1.
Here behind you.
They're good plays by Kiro-chan. Staying alive, making sure that Cloud's staying alive. Not just kind of shield damage to avoid that Zarya. So you have your nade available.
Put it down.
Pharah's come back. D.Va behind.
Gibraltar.
Junkrat's one.
We're doing a good job communicating where the enemy is. That's one's one. These are good
Junker to the left.
Much better.
Pharah.
He's low.
Pharah's down.
Zarya behind the little metal thing.
This is still on point. Not anymore.
Nice. Victory. That one went much better than the last one.
Yeah.
Play of the game.
I almost escaped.
Bandit's gonna be late.
Welcome to Paris.
Vous êtes au cabaret Luna. Eh oui, Luna, c'est moi. Bienvenue à vous. Mais lorsqu'une femme...
Supercharger powering up.
Oh god. I have loud roommates, sorry.
I'm loading.
Boo!
No, not Volskaya again. Oh, okay, it's a skirmish.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
What is this? Someone who likes to play tanks?
I know, it's such a rare moment.
It's like a double rainbow. We're attacking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Try this. I just remember the Overwatch cat thing. In that, Reaper's name is Reaper. It's the best. Reaper.
Alright, let's get started for Eichenwald attack.
There, Roadhog.
I see Cloud scouting. I was gonna say something about that. Make sure you scout, and then make sure you watch for any sort of spam damage at the door. Don't give them ult charge.
You have a tracer too.
What about
Flanking.
Good call out on the tracer there.
Sim.
Doing this.
And there's a turret behind us too.
Ah, damn.
I got
Microwaved.
Put symmetric flow.
Did you about call the symmetric photo? Because that's what it said.
Ruby's behind.
Yeah, I was going to honestly. I was like, there's a photo behind.
Turret.
And try to get them from behind.
Yep. So when you hear McCree like that and he's around the corner, kind of assume he's gonna flashbang. So sometimes you can bait it out, sometimes you just don't go in there because you know you're gonna fall into his trap.
With coalescence or? I died.
Helden sterben nicht.
Oh no, team turrets again.
Yeah, don't waste flashbang on the turrets. It's not going to do any damage, it's not going to destroy them like that. Just fire at the turrets themselves.
Meteor strike!
Put on speed boost to try and get everyone away from the meteor strike.
Some turret. Shutter. Big slam.
Here, McCree on the right side.
Same turrets.
There's up top.
Sim turret got me.
We're having a lot of issues with the sim turrets. So we might want to do a Winston, a Pharah, do a Pharmercy. Yes, they have a McCree, but I think at this point it's worth it. Pharmercy can really do a lot against the other 3 DPS.
We'll try to sneak up on them.
Alright, let's see how he uses Death Blast. And I can hear someone behind. Oh no!
Oh my fucking god!
Oh no!
I used the wrong button! Oh my lord. Such a bad mistake. Sorry.
That's fine. I mean, that's happened to everyone, but just move on. Don't dwell on it too long, and try to focus down that Roadhog. Roadhog is like free ult charge for you.
Tracer's 1.
Mercy got the rose off.
Yep. So again, you can hear the McCree's kind of hiding out. Anticipate the flashbang. Alright, yep, at this point just regroup. Okay, we're going with Junkrat.
Doing this behind you guys again.
Great shatter. We got 2. Well, 1
Are they
down
reviving?
res. I'm gonna shatter when Sim wall goes down.
Okay.
Big-ish? I don't know. I got poop in the air, it was weird.
That's basically the life of Reinhardt, right? You never know where you're gonna end up.
Got one more push.
Pharah might be a good DPS choice here too.
So I heard Taco call out the Pharah choice. That's kind of what I was mentioning earlier. I think a Pharmercy could work well.
Shield, please shield.
I'm seeing a lot of the times the team will get past the choke, past the turrets, but then they still don't turn around and shoot the turrets. So they just continue to persist and damage the other teammates that come through. Even if it doesn't kill your teammates, you're still giving that sim ult charge. Just try to take care of the turrets as soon as you can. Yeah. Once you're past that choke point, you can see the turrets. Just take a second to destroy them if you can. Very nice play there by Cloud.
Got me.
You can see that sim 4 gold medals earned. So that sim was a big problem. Pharmercy would have done great. Because in the Pharmercy, you flank above or around, and then you have a clear view of that choke point. You just fire 1 or 2 rockets that destroys all the sim turrets, and then you just kind of go to town and focus down each of the enemies one at a time. Sim can't do anything against you. You keep a distance, Sim cannot do anything against you. The Tracer can kind of do a little bit of damage, but when you have a Mercy pocket, it's not going to be enough. Doomfist, again, not going to be able to do anything against you. So your only threat is the McCree, but usually it's difficult for one hit scan to deal with a Pharmercy. You're basically 1v2, right? So unless the McCree is a really good shot, he's probably going to have some trouble, which is why it might not hurt running that Pharmercy. So that's something the team can definitely look at, consider for next time. I also think Pharmercy is pretty good in general for attack here. But anyways, moving on, now we are going to be defending. I'm seeing Cloud play a lot of Orisa, which is fun. I do think Orisa with that, with the movement changes, the movement buff, is pretty good. Alright, so we were going to be doing Hog Orisa, but then the other player who likes to play tanks went Wrecking Ball, so this is an interesting comp. I want to see Kitty on a DPS. Okay, there we go. High DPS. This May doesn't do a lot of damage by herself.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
A little bit of an odd comp, but let's see how it So I see that
Tracer's down.
Photo's on the May.
Discord on the road.
And you tried to split the enemy team there, but I think might be a little bit more valuable to
Discord on jungle.
Put your ice wall down behind one of the enemies, maybe if the Roadhog pushes forward a little bit, kind of trap them so they can't back out. They're splitting the team that way.
On the hook.
I'm liking the shield placements here by Cloud. You get protection from both the archway as well as the left room. So
obviously the room with the mini.
Hog is going to the point.
Hog's discorded, he's on point.
Increase half. Junkrat's 1.
Where's Junkrat at? He's spamming from
He's
somewhere to the right.
main under the bridge. By Bongo.
Got Junkrat.
Tracer behind us.
No recall.
Got her.
I need help and choke.
Okay, so I want to see Kitty go up on high ground. No, 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 no. Okay. Sorry, Kitty, I'm gonna pick on you for a second. The proper play there would have been to boost up or fly up, so you get an aerial view of where the tire is. Okay? And then as soon as you see that tire, you fire at it with your primary fire. You cannot boop the tire away. It doesn't work that way. And the boop does not do enough damage where it's gonna kill the tire. So... And even if you don't kill the tire, at least you're not in the path of it. So I'm seeing you take a lot of low ground, you're not really flying. You don't really want to be a grounded
Got the Roadhog.
So definitely take a look at that Pharah Jane coaching session that I linked in our Discord. Because that will improve your Pharah tremendously. It will show you how to use proper fuel usage and just kind of get a hang of that.
Trace her on point?
No, she's not.
Discorded.
Trace is dead.
Discord on Ryan.
Ryan's low.
Watch out, the McCree.
Now anticipate that he's gonna flashbang once he sees you.
Good forget the mini.
Second gun out. And keep healing, yep. I know the Tracer's annoying, but you don't want to neglect your tank's healing.
Ash on point. Dead.
Tracer on point as well. She's in the room to the right.
Watch out.
The Ryan? He's dead.
Another really good play.
Thank God for that hole.
I got Blizzard.
Junkrat's discorded.
Tell him.
He's on point.
There's a
You
lot
wanna
going
use Blizzard on point. I got Barrage. Okay. Okay, I died.
Now, I'm not sure if you really need all of those ults. Although McCree just took out quite a few of our team.
Moira's had.
At that point, I would have said you won that fight and saved some ults for next fight, but they're kind of trickling in and they're also getting kills.
Discorded.
So
Junkrat's discorded.
He's very dead now.
Moira's behind you guys.
So when Moira's ulting like that, I might not focus her as much. I would definitely keep the support orb on the hamster. He's going to be your biggest threat. He's also a tank, so he takes a lot more damage from the Discord. But Marco also did a very good job cleaning up some of the other ones there.
Got a Pharah off now.
Frisbee on point.
But yeah, okay, so good call on the Frisbee. That's the immortality field. Alright, and we finally destroyed that Hammond. That Hammond was stalling the point for a long time, so that's why I was saying put Discord Orb on him.
Good heals.
And we need to really focus him, because otherwise he could stall that point
Good
in
ults,
time
Taco.
to let everyone else come back.
Thank you.
That's a lot of healing by Taco. Good job. Carotron too, 51%. Very nice.
Epic. To be expected.
There, Moira got 4 medals. 4 gold medals. Alright, we're back in queue. Team is skirmishing right now. We'll be back in just a second.
Rude. Hi, Amy.
Hey, Bandit.
I finally made it. Sorry, Eb was very enthusiastic today, so class got hung over. And then, yeah, you know how he gets. And then there was a wreck on the way home, so.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
sounds rough.
Oh, interesting. Are you loaded up, Bandit?
Not yet.
Okay. Should we back out and wait for Bandit?
I think
Yeah,
so.
we can do that.
Alright. I'll open my loot box in the meantime.
I was gonna say, you definitely don't have to wait on me. I mean, I'm super late.
Too late. I already did it. Stop bitching.
I'm not bitching, I'm just stating.
Bitching.
How is everyone today?
Pretty good.
Good.
Wait, this is weird.
Cool.
Oh, there's a new lady at Judo, Taco.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Someone's taking her place.
I feel like you guys mentioned someone once.
Nah, this one's new. She's new.
I remember you said there was a girl who thought you were like 14 or something, or asked what grade.
Oh yeah, she's new too, but she wasn't there today. This is a newer. I think she's done BJJ.
Gotcha.
So I think we had 7 ladies there today.
That's a pretty good show out.
Yeah.
Okay. Do any of you guys know of a good software to monitor your temps?
Your hard drive temps. Phil probably does. A good software to monitor like temperature for your computer.
AIDA 64.
He says it should have something on it like that monitors it.
Yeah, I was checking
setting.
the task manager. It doesn't have it. Like it might be something to click off or something.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do it now.
He says there's an overlay that you can have like show in.
Yeah, I was looking for that too. I'll have to look for it after practice. Thanks though. What am I looking for?
Traveling to Horizon Luna. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Why do you leave? Alex.
What happened?
Her computer has risen up and decided that Overwatch isn't a thing.
Science will reveal the truth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
I'm confused with our 6th launch now. Like,
yeah, I was
never
like,
mind, and then okay, and I'm like, but.
Thank you. Thank you.
They're all on low ground.
There's some turrets. There's some turrets on the.
Alright, so Photo, you do have recall again.
Oh boy.
There's also a mega health pack
Is there Ryan behind you, Ryan?
that you might want to play around. You're still very low health, so very careful.
Oh,
there we go.
Damn it!
So I don't know if you didn't realize you were low health, but just
Ryan's 1.
Be careful of that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you called me.
With those turrets, you don't have to wait for them to set up, you can shoot them right away.
Oh no.
Okay, I like this here.
Damn it!
I'd probably regroup.
So, yep, Taco, I think maybe what you want to do is play with the Ryan a little bit more, since there's nothing you can really
I have the
flank at this point. Oh, you switched to Pharah. Okay.
That's so slow.
We have to wait for Bandit.
Yeah.
I think we could probably push up because Sim isn't putting turrets. Like up high.
They're on the left.
Okay, I'm with you guys.
Genji seems to be a
pain in the
problem.
ass.
Yeah. So far what I've seen, again, with Taco, is make sure you're utilizing, your flight abilities as Pharah. You're starting to do here, but you kind of drop down again onto the ground. And even if you kind of like lightly hover and you're up on these upper platforms here, that works too. Wow, Carol got a big ult right there. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Should have the point now. Very good transcendence there. Just like Genji.
He killed me again!
Oh, nice.
Good job, team.
I got a
Nice
little
job.
sketchy there.
I'm slowly floating my ass back to you all.
Oh, you got bad spawn.
Yeah.
They have a turret. Where'd the diva go?
So, for this point, it might be a little difficult to play Tracer. They do have that Torb as well that they switched
moved
to.
the turret, I think?
Which
The turret
is
was
gonna
in the
make
left.
a little tricky
I'm not sure.
for you, Kodo.
I think they moved it to the high ground.
Discord on her.
So, potentially,
Thank you for
might
killing
need
that
a switch.
Genji.
So
God,
let's
he's
see
been the
how
worst.
you do on this
for me.
attack.
Yeah, they moved the turret to high ground.
You move forward. You had that Rhine shield. You could have recall. And I think that's another just awareness thing. You're on fire. You can see you're losing health.
No, die, you ass!
So you want to recall. Recall will remove the burning effect on you, get your health back, and then you could always blink backwards and away if you needed to just get out. So, yep, I might switch off Tracer here.
Genji's behind me again. Help me, team. Help.
I got Moira.
Go back to help Bandit.
Thank you.
You almost have ult.
Look at Cloud just chilling here.
Nope, right out of there.
Yep, just don't angle your barrage away from the deflecting Genji.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Might want to get out of there, Kiro, if you can. God, fucking Genji again. Yes, he's dead!
Nice shot.
No, I want to escape. No, I don't like it. Oh god. Please die.
Oh no! Okay. So, you could have gone super aggro. I'm not saying this is the right choice, but you could have gone super aggro, gone forward into the rain, and kicked him.
Genji's coming around right. He's gonna come behind you, Clap.
Kick him or melee him through the shield. If you know he's like just barely alive like that.
I missed the rhyme, that was fun.
I'm trying to keep busy the diva.
Do something.
I have trans again. Do I want to regroup and do a final push? Photo regroup?
I will not fail again.
So it looks like we get one tick, which is good. Oh, Bandit, nice.
Right, they're down.
Okay, so now we're even.
Experience tranquility.
Good choice to prioritize the turret there. The long range heroes.
Fuck, I ran into the corpse, dude.
Yep. At that point, you could have been a ground fire.
Genji got me distracted.
Get behind the shield there. Yep, so a couple things to keep in mind. Photo, definitely switch off a little earlier if you feel like it's not working. Switch off. And I know Torb gives me a lot of trouble when I play flankers, so I'm not sure if that was part of the problem, but there's that. For the team in general, I'm not hearing any sort of enemy ult predictions. I feel like we're kind of losing that. So again, in between fights, while you've lost a fight, right? Now you're waiting to regroup, to respawn. Start talking about who do you think has ult. Okay, Genji hasn't used Blade in a while.
To the group, please.
He probably has it. Or like D.Va had her bomb for a little while.
I'll be back. I'm going to the bathroom real quick.
So I kind of want to hear more of the ult predictions as well.
Welcome to Oasis. Let me guess.
Welcome to Hollywood. Attackers incoming.
Looks like we're finally a 6 stack. Alright. So we're going with the bunker comp again. Raise the Hog. Bastion. Curious to see where we're going to set up. Looks like we're setting up here.
Get behind the barrier. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
This is a solid setup. Here or the other balcony is a great spot. We could potentially dodge that fire strike. Yeah, we've given that rank quite a bit of ult charge, so far just below that.
Genji up top.
I might have to switch.
It's the same game.
So they broke through the bunker comp pretty effectively there, and I think it was just a nice coordinated dive with that Genji, the D.Va, they went in together, she could DM him. Just kind of caught us off guard. Nice stun on the Genji.
Surrender to my will.
Vegeta's triggered. Ah, there you go.
I'm liking that we
Genji's one, he's on top of the jail.
Running. Perfect, perfect. I'm glad we're running healers that can sustain against a Genji. That's really good to see, because I think their Genji, I mean, he has gold border, and with the way he's playing, I feel like he's a little bit higher ranked than honest, potentially.
Careful behind you guys.
Oh no! So we had Fade. If you don't know where it is, definitely Fade. Or even if you see it, yeah, just make sure you Fade.
I must reflect upon
Could have
this.
survived that one.
I have tire.
We've also switched off the Orisa, and you can see that we don't have a lot of ground to work with, right? Right now we're kind of throwing ourselves onto the payload. This is an indication that we would want to switch off the Bastion. Unless we want to try to set up maybe like around the corner by the Mega. But we're not really communicating. Like, what are we doing right now? We don't have a target focus. We don't have like where we're going to set up, where we're positioning. If we lost that fight back up, we're not communicating. I'm not really hearing anything right now. Wow. And maybe it's just we're kind of caught off guard by this enemy.
Genji's coming behind you guys.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely feel like we're up against a higher ranked team. Not saying that we can't learn from them. I'm trying to figure out, try to break down like what we could do better against them. I think comms for sure.
I almost had power.
Comms and lack of DPS. We should not be running Bastions anymore. Huge play. Okay, I love the Junkrat pick. Don't C9 the cart. But I hear the Genji still around. I don't want him to just touch the cart and win.
Genji, he backed up. I think he said
okay. Oh!
Ryan just came back in.
Okay, use skills. Alright, unfortunately we got a little too aggro there. We've lost both tanks, they're gonna push here. Use ults. This is probably the winning fight for them.
Oh well. God, Bob.
Who has broccoli? Can we not queue against them again?
Play of the game.
Okay, so yeah, definitely we're seeing.
I'm not sure who has it. I had it before I dropped it.
We're seeing some flat players here.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't know if we would still want to play this team.
Yeah, no, I thought somebody was taking us out, so we didn't.
Yeah.
Sakura, you got broccoli.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry.
I mean, I live by, you know, ass kickings every once in a while as a learning experience.
Right.
But I don't want 3 times in a row.
Alright, let's see if we can get into a different game here. While we're waiting, I'm gonna just try and think about that last game and how we could have played that differently. It felt a lot like the enemy team was always in our space, right? Genji was diving into us, D.Va was diving into us, Brig was also frontlining, so they were really pushing us that way, and we were never able to really hold up our defense. And maybe part of that too is because we were staggering. Like I mentioned, we weren't able to say, okay, let's regroup, let's push a 6, you know. I think we lacked some of that, and this is something I want to make sure that, you know, if we go up, for example, if we're playing a scrim and we're going up against a team that's challenging like that, I don't want the team to get discouraged and then like stop communicating, which is what I saw happen last game. I know it's difficult and no one likes being rolled and it's hard to keep a positive attitude, but you definitely want to try to keep that if you can. So you can still win that match. Just because you lose the first point or the second point, I mean, even if you lose all the points, now you're, if this was like a comp rules, and now you're attacking, you can still win, just do everything faster. So, let's see, against that comp, yeah, we don't want Bastion against that comp. Bastion is difficult because he really only works on bunker comps or pirate ships. And so we lost that bunker comp first point. Usually bunker comp is great for like the 2CP, the capture area, which is what the first point of Hollywood is. You have that capture point, you're able to set up a Bastion or Orisa defense, and it's pretty strong there. But once you get into the payload section, it's a lot more difficult to set up because the payload's constantly moving. You have to constantly reposition, and you don't have that high ground advantage. It's just, it's not ideal. So at that point, 100% switch off the bunker comp, switch off the Bastion. They also had a Genji that really knew how to play against that Bastion. And just kind of like mess with the team in that way. So yeah, the Genji and the D.Va were really coordinating that. And those two can really mess up a Bastion. So switch off the Bastion. I saw that we did go, I think we did go Pharah for a little bit. Pharah works well, kinda on that second point, as long as they don't have a sniper. I did like the Junkrat switch at the end because we were able to do some burst damage and give us some breathing room.
Pharah?
From space, we actually won that fight. Looks like Photo might have beat.
Oh, the Moira's won. Or she was.
Alright, so we're up against a different team now.
Oh, they have a Bastion.
Good that we're calling up Bastion.
He was low on mech. Never mind. Their Ana is doing work.
Ooh, that was a quick tire.
Oops, gone too far.
Baby D.Va.
Okay, we drop down when we
I got the Bastion.
We're barely staying in that. I tend to play a little more safer if I see my mech or if I see my health drop that low. The healers are doing a really good job keeping it like that.
I'm gonna send.
Close to
You ready, mate?
Sims 1!
Where?
She's on the gas station. She's dead.
A good follow up on the Sim and now on the Ana. If you can get this Ana, that would be
Bastion's on the tunnel.
He's in the tunnel.
Alright, so DM Bastion.
Bastion's down.
Kill him.
I have Lisa. Oh, the other one has Lisa too.
The May ulting, make sure you're using DM to try to eat it.
The monkey sleeping. Dead.
I got the Ana.
Do we need to regroup?
Yeah, I think
Call
so.
the regroup, which
Yep.
is good.
Well, that's the winnable. Photo, you're up there by yourself.
I'm not moving.
Alright, so we got Blizzard, which is going to be very effective here if they're grouped up. Just be careful of the D.Va, you do not want her getting your ult.
I'm slept.
Sim's on top, shooting a little.
Any heals?
Honest death,
Also,
we're down
keep
to
an eye
heals.
on where...
We're down one too.
Damn it.
Thank
Bash.
you.
There's Sim turret Antonio.
I can't see you up there, Taco.
I'm with Cloud over here.
I got
I'm liking the synergy here with
Bastion's on payload.
the tanks, that you both are diving together. You're going for those weaker targets, you're not just feeding into the Bastion, right?
Bastion's low. Bastion's down.
Nice job.
I got May in here on me.
Tanks are doing a very good job.
I'm with you. Okay, I got slept.
Thank you.
You might want to use bubble sometime here. Oh, I thought we were also maybe just protect this in there or with the bomb. This one's great. All right. I call Moira no fade and definitely
Leave us one.
finish her off. She did. Okay, good. But yeah, try to call Moira no fade if you can. It's always a really good call.
I'm shooting from the balcony.
I'm gonna go jump on the shed.
I'm gonna go with you.
And this is just really good to play, you know.
Anna's in here too.
It's just, there's nothing that
Oh, the base one!
Base
the
gone.
sim can do. There's
jump
nothing
back
that,
Yeah. Oh, trying. There's a Bastion up there.
just
Wow.
where'd
you go?
helping each other out.
I'm
So
on
that's really
cart.
good to see. Let's see what the others are doing now.
Where?
I try to back away from that, but I couldn't.
Alright, so Bandit,
Yeah.
you are
Too
low on
squishy.
heal, so you'll want to use more of your heal orbs and try to do some damage to the enemy if you can, even if it's just to tickle the D.Va. Yep. Get some of your heals back.
The D.Va on the behind the cart on the bridge.
Nice bomb there.
Bastion's still there? Yeah.
He's low though.
I try
Yep,
to go
I'm not
from
sure.
It's low.
That's probably not the best use of coalescence, but
I'm on the Anna. I'm sleeping.
D.Va the max?
May's in the. Well, she's right in front of the cart.
Somebody's on the roof.
heal, heal, heal.
Here, I'm liking your fields that you're throwing down.
So we're doing a good job of cleaning up. What you can also do,
I'm close
especially as
to,
Junkrat,
Tyre
is
again.
might jump go up to that high ground where the enemies normally come out and just spam at them, so that way they can't really come through that hallway, because you have such an advantage. Even right here, go up top here,
The sim
oh,
behind
and
us.
it looks like that's exactly what you're doing.
Same. It's three of them.
Put down
Moira.
a
Moira, too.
Yeah, they're all.
Down the
There's
trap.
three of them coming behind you guys.
Perfect. Yep, you have the advantage there as long as you keep a distance from them. It looks like they're kind of flanking around-ish.
Ah, fuck me.
What? You were so close to my field.
Oh, is there a
Monkey bubble.
involved field?
No, you were like in my monkey bubble, basically.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
No, I can't believe you like didn't
Okay.
like,
Alright.
cover you.
Let's
Looked like you were inside of it.
That's just probably low on health or something. I don't know. Are
So
we
far,
together?
so good. We
Yeah.
pushed the payload
Bay behind
too
you.
far. They use a lot of ults. I do like the immortality field. Let's take a look at.
Bastion's in the room here to the left.
So she used it when
I'm gonna
the
die.
team got. Oh, look at this healing too.
Bastion down.
Bastion's
used
down,
it when
yeah.
one of the teammates were getting frozen.
May's low.
What you could potentially do there too is the, I don't know if there's a name for it, super jump. That crouch jump.
Someone's looking out for me.
So you can get high ground, and then Doomfist would have to use some cooldowns to get up to where you're at. So that's something you can also do. Even like here, you can get up on high ground and stand your heels down instead of being right here.
Or Sebastian.
Right in the middle.
Down.
Ooh, I'm liking this replacement here too.
Wow. All the damage.
Yeah. I'm very impressed with how Carol is handling Batiste so far. I'm not sure if she's played him much since his release, but...
True self is without form.
I got the Bastion.
Yeah, I think we're all dead.
Whoa.
Yeah, we are.
That sucks.
Yeah, so...
This team is not that great.
I've seen that happen a couple times, Kitty, like in past practices and scrims. You have these great tires, but the rest of the team is dead. So that's just something that,
Fuck me, okay.
That's something that you can work on. Just keeping an eye on the kill feed, making sure that the rest of your team is alive before you command an ult. Because, of course, by the time your team gets there, the Bastion's already respawned and set up. This is going to be kind of difficult to take here. We're split as well.
Meteor strike.
I might have backed out, tried to regroup.
I can't, I'm dead.
We had time. Tanks could have touched.
No, I have leads, I don't know.
And I think, you know, going back to the tire, that kind of goes back to what I said earlier during this practice, is we're not communicating when we're using ults. So, you could say I have tire, tire the bash, and something like that. Some ults you don't need to communicate, like primal, maybe not. Although sometimes it's helpful to say I have primal, that way your healers don't, you know, use so many resources or cooldowns, that kind of thing, to keep you alive to save you when you're just gonna primal anyways. Blizzard's another one where you probably want to communicate that so your team can follow up. Diva ult, not so much, but as long as you're using it when the rest of your team is there, that's kind of what you're looking for. Same with Junkrat in a sense. Just make sure the team's aware of when you're using ults. That way you're not left with, you know, getting awesome kills and then not being able to contest the payload. Or
I shared something in German.
Who's that ping though?
Not getting better.
Yeah, so it looks like Photo just posted she's getting 800 latency, 800 ping.
Oh, crap.
So that's also, I think, contributing to some of the struggles I've
No.
been seeing her have today.
My rip tire is charging.
Just playing on high ping is terrible. I've had to do that a few times. And
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Alright, so we're running Pharmercy. This is something I also noticed earlier in the practices, is we ran Pharah a number of times, but we didn't have a pocket mercy. And I think Pharah really thrives when she has a mercy. Even if Mercy's not attached to her all the time, at least she can get
Genji's low.
And Mercy has an easy escape. Wow, that was ballsy res, but it worked out. Nice!
Yeah.
We only have one tank, so if we can get Reaper down.
So anyways, what I was saying is that if we're running the Pharah, I think running the Mercy with the Pharah is good. Reaper just keeps running from behind. So we definitely need to keep an eye on that.
Nice.
Good job, Cloud.
Good charge.
Charge the Reaper.
Pretty good one.
Junkrat's on the left behind the canyon.
Alright. So we're running Orion Zarya.
Almost got it.
Okay, so Zarya, you want to...
Okay, well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was so quick, couldn't really think about it.
Yeah, I was like, speed
Yeah, I
boosted.
couldn't even turn around.
Yep, trying to bubble your teammate would have been the best.
I can't fly.
Best move there, but
face.
that was also just a really well placed tire. So. Alright, well, we have time to recontest. We almost have grav. I want to hear. I have grav the next fight. You know, I'm gonna use grav next. You can even say, try to get D.Va out of mech. I have grav.
There's the one up top. Rude. Doing just as half.
Reaper.
Oh, nice. So we were able to get
He's dead.
Eat down.
Oh, I didn't know where it was.
Against small figures like the baby D.Va, use right click to the ground. The splash damage will be more likely to hit her. And bubbling the Junkrat there would have been also the best. It's very low health. He's still very low health.
Perfect. Pharmercy.
Cloud just positioned the shield perfect there.
I have my ult.
Oh, look at this! So I heard Photo say I have my ult, which is great, but and then we use the grav. Just a little bit more comms, unless you know for sure that's what you're trying to go for, but I think we just said, let's barrage and grab. Something like that would have been a little more clear. Because you also want to be clear with the rest of your team. Because you don't want to do a grab, a barrage, and like Junkrat tire, right? That would be overkill. You don't want to waste all of it. Bandit's been playing very well here on MCL. She's had a couple of really nice beats using alive. We're contesting this payload really well. We might lose it here. We're kind of... We're still going. Between the Pharah and Lucio, and Cloud's already back again. Oh, I think this Carol rest here. Oh, Bandit, that was a perfect stall. That was great.
Huh?
Alright, let's see if... Alright. So, you almost put in overtime. That was a huge stall. That was a really good job by the team. And we didn't commit too many ults. We didn't really have ults to use, but Looks like Photo has Barrage. Taco's halfway to Grav. I don't know why Kitty's going this way. This is the long way around.
Doomfist behind?
Yeah, I would not go this way.
Doom is one.
Man, 3 of us again.
I think it's the same 3 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's almost a team kill. Now it is.
Bad escape.
I think I should group up again.
So, kind of seeing the same problem we had last
Taco, we don't have our rest of our team with us.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of burst damage to deal with the tires. First week. And maybe they're also getting lucky with RPG. That worked for Oh. So, Batiste might not be a bad choice here, because his immortality field would protect the team from
the tire, from the
thing. Death Blossom. He's really
you didn't see the
burst damage. The Diva Bomb.
Video of the
really
frost
big
right?
burst damage.
I suppose
Ults, you can negate them with that immortality field. You set them down right now.
Reaper's coming behind you guys. Be careful. Just keep shuffling.
Another really good team.
Fire at will.
Shit.
Want to amp heals if we can. We have tanks low, we have Pharah low, Ana low, amp heals. Oh no. And there's another one.
Go.
I hate this Reaper.
Your strike.
I'm also kind of wondering, well, Pharah does struggle with this third point here, but Pharmercy, you know, we had a Pharmercy first point. And just having your healer off the ground and having the extra damage boost on the Pharah can mess with the jump grab. I was lucky because our tanks didn't have their shields.
Alrighty, that's it for me. Thanks for the games.
Alright.
It was fun.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye. Alright, I'll stop the stream. I'll head out too. Good job, guys.
Yeah. GG, everyone.
Alright, good games.
Jeez.
Good night.
Good night.